What's up everybody, and welcome back to probably the last day before video that I do on my channel. And it's been a little bit of a ride over the years. There's been ups and there's been downs. There's been downs and there's been more downs. And the game finally came out, only a few days ago, but it seems like the journey is pretty much over already. They've just released a statement on the Twitter and it is absolutely not what I was expecting. Before we get right into it though, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Check me out in my Discord as well. You'll find the link down below in the description. And with all that said, let's take a look at what's just happened. So this is the official statement, and I'm surprised. I really thought they were trying to turn it round. It has been an absolute, I don't know, it's been issue after issue after issue after what seems like lies after lies after lies after more issues after more issues. And even in this statement, I really feel like they're still trying to defend what they've done. And let's read the statement and we'll go into our thoughts, afterwards. And you guys can put down below what you guys think as well. Today, we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. We invested all our efforts, resources and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately we don't have the funding to continue the work. It's important that we note we didn't make any money from the public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. We apologise if we didn't meet your expectations. We did deliver everything within our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavour. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. They opened the studio in 2015, the release of Wild 8 in 2017, the release of Dead Dozen in 2018, the release of Radiant 1 in 2018, the release of Prop Night in 2021, and the release of the day before, just a few days ago, in 2023. Now, there's a whole lot to unpack here. This is, first of all, this seems absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. For them not to have any money to continue after I know there's a lot been refunded, right? You only have to look on the internet to see that a lot of people were very unhappy with the game for absolute fair reason. And a lot been refunded, but there was a lot that were not refunded. There was a lot of people clearly still playing the game. The Twitch category had more people watching than Call of Duty at some point over the last few days. I mean, come on, the game has made some money. Now, we all know that also that the game's been made on the cheap. That's all come out over the last kind of 48 hours that, Unreal resources were used that were cheap to buy. The game's like a version 1 that was made years ago or very, very quickly. There's all sorts of drama come out, which this video is not about that over the last couple of days, but the game's not cost them that much money. We know that they had volunteers working for them. Volunteers, the word volunteer, that, these people are not getting paid. It honestly feels like a massive bait and switch where they just wanted people to buy it and pull the money and run. And that's really what this feels like now. And I really don't like saying that. They're saying that they're keeping the game open but with no future patches. I mean, the game's in a terrible state. Only yesterday, my game got hacked. I lost characters multiple times. There's people running around with like huge body mode on in the game, in the save zone, outside in the wild areas. It's so buggy right now, and for them just to completely shut off and say that is it, apart from keeping the servers open. I mean, this is nuts. Like, it's very, very sad. If legitimate people, you know, in a legitimate studio have shut down, this is people's real lives, this is people losing jobs, people have got to pay bills, mortgages, rent, or whatever. That is sad. Like, I'm not trying to say that that's not a bad thing, because that's horrible. You know, people are going home tonight with no job and not knowing where the next paycheck is coming from, and that's a horrible, that must be a horrible, horrible feeling. But this is just absolutely, I'm lost for words. I'm absolutely stunted by it. And I know there's going to be a lot of people going, I'm glad I didn't get involved with it. I'm glad, you know, I stayed far away. I told you so, and all that other stuff. But I would just like to point out one thing about this game. I played it a few times. And when I got over the inherent problems of trying to get the game on, resolution problems, screen problems, and everything else, and every obstacle that I had to try and do to get in there, to actually get on, to actually play the game, there was something about it. When you were in there, it was dangerous. You could have lost your gear, and you saw people in front of you, you saw people behind you, or whatever. There was that little bit of gameplay that actually shone in this game. It felt risky, it felt dangerous, it got the atmosphere absolutely right. Some of the assets, although cheap, bought in, not custom made, looked nice. And it had a little sense of this game had the potential to go far. Would I recommend anybody buy it? I always said no. I streamed it a couple of times, I said don't buy it. It's not worth it. It's so plagued with issues. And it seems it's plagued with more than just issues. It's plagued with bad background support, bad devs, bad financial support, bad financial planning, whatever it is you want to call it. Everything else around this game is absolutely bad, and for a small percentage of the game, you know, that you come across to be good, it certainly isn't worth the money, and it certainly isn't worth giving it its support. If the game was going to continue, I would not have had my game. I put in at the moment with Steam to have my game refunded, and I wasn't going to do it, because I thought this game could actually go somewhere. This could just be the beginnings, a really rough start, and this game could actually go somewhere. But I obviously have too much faith in it, and it's gone. It's in the pan, and it's only a matter of time. You know, if financial is a problem, there's no way these servers are staying on for any longevity. It really just feels like they're keeping the servers on so people will eventually be unable to refund their orders with Steam, and you know, they eat that little bit more money out of the game. Or people can still even buy it on Steam right now, and therefore they can eke a little bit more money out of the game. If the servers turn off, they're not making any more money, and it all seems to be about certain people wanting to get paid and running, and it's a horrible feeling. That's going to be it for the video. What a letdown. What an absolute letdown. And this game seems to have so much promise, and now it's in the bin. I'm going to go back to playing Division 2 and Avatar, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll brace myself for the comments down below to see what you guys all think as well. Thank you for watching. If there's any other games you would like me to start covering, this game did so well for me here on YouTube. Like, the amount of views and subs and everything that you guys came to from watching me play this game, it's been absolutely phenomenal. For a content creator, this game has, over the few days and even before it was released, has done me incredibly well. So please let me know if there's anything you would like me to cover down below. I definitely would be interested. I do always want to grow the brand. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Look after yourselves out there.